Welcome back in. Trey Lowell here with Lowell Productions. Today's item that we're going to be talking about is one that's a little bit unique, and I don't really know how to explain it more than the new Movo double mic. So if you're used to some of the mics that I kind of review here on the channel, a lot of them are shotgun microphones, powered by cameras, onboard audio, really coming in roughly below $100, giving you guys out there an opportunity to capture what I would consider usable audio for the vast majority of these videos you guys are going to be creating out there. So this double mic recently came in the mail, and this is extremely unique. The guys over at Movo recently sent this to me, and I'm pretty pumped to just kind of figure out, is this something that would be, I guess, usable not only for vlogs, but more on the professional side of things. And when I say professional, just hear me out, more of just being able to put this on my camera and always have good usable scratch audio. Now, obviously, what's going to be a little bit different with this microphone compared to most, obviously, it's going to have the ability to receive audio from not only the front, but the rear. Now, that's going to be a huge plus for anyone out there that's going to be a vlogger, because literally with the click of a button right here, you can see we can go dual mode where we can be both front and rear, or we can click it to just rear, or we can go ahead and click it to just front. So this microphone is also going to be compatible with not only DSLR and mirrorless cameras, it's also going to be compatible with all your smartphones out there, as long as you have the right input. Now, that being said, other features that are pretty nifty here, you're going to be able to hear your audio playback. Now, one disclaimer, that is going to be when you are done recording your video, you're able to input your headphones and hear that audio when you hit the play button. So outside of the shotgun mic itself and its new shotgun mount, the wire itself, I really like what they did here. They went ahead and made it permanent. That way you don't have to worry about anymore losing that particular audio cable. Now, other items that come with it here in its little nifty pouch, just like most of Movo's microphones, this one, because we have two sources, both rear and front, we're going to have wind, and then we're going to have our traditional foam as well, which is kind of nice to have, just giving you guys different options for when you take this particular microphone out in the different elements. And enough of yapping about the Movo, let's go ahead and actually power this bad boy on. Alright, so this is going to be our first attempt at taking the Movo dual microphone out into the wild. Now, I think that's really going to be something that everyone's going to want to know how it functions, because I would consider this pretty much a vlog microphone with the flexibility to also be used for some, what I would consider pretty solid scratch audio. Now, what do you guys think so far? We're in that vlog mode that you guys can probably see here with the GoPro. So, at arm's distance, which is probably going to be where this kind of microphone is going to thrive the most within that particular range. Going any farther, while you're still going to be able to get what I would consider decent audio, being at this range is going to be the money spot and getting a little bit closer. But y'all be the first ones to tell me, what do you think it sounds like so far here? The front mode, that's what we're using, like a traditional shotgun mic. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Is it performing well? Like I said, this roughly $60, $70 microphone, while it's very unique, performance is what we're looking for. All right, so let's go ahead and flip this around, go full rear by itself, and see how it's performing. Okay, we are now going to click it down to rear, and it should be recording me. Okay, so I guess for this scene, I'll just do a little walking and talking, because we are, at this point, using the rear microphone, and I'm just doing a little bit of a walk and talking scene. Microphone, as far as distance goes, not complete full arms distance. I'd probably say maybe about 2 feet away from the microphone. Really not talking too loud, but definitely not loud enough that I can see on my camera that we're registering in the green. So, what do you guys think of this rear audio so far? Like I said, it just gives you the flexibility in regards to not having to switch that mic around, which I think is a nice little touch. All right, so we'll go ahead and stop real quick, and we're going to throw it into front and rear mode. You might hear that right there. Okay, and I'll go ahead and I'm back. Okay, let's get into focus here, and I think we are there somewhat. Not really sure. Okay, So here we go. Now, this is the first time that we're doing both the front and the rear. This could get a little bit tricky because, like right now, here, there's a car coming by. We could see if it's actually picking up the audio from the car and myself, or if my audio actually ends up dominating. Because that's kind of really what we're going to want to find out with this particular microphone, would be in a situation where you're using both the front and the rear. If you're talking loud enough, or you're in a situation like that, which is going to be the dominator, the front or the rear? And hopefully it's going to be the front in regards to, I think that is where most of our audio is going to be coming from most of the time. Okay, so we are now back in the studio after going outside, giving this a little bit of a test. And yeah, back here switching it to that Rode microphone for a quick second. Now I do want to run one more test where I'm kind of just talking to myself. And what I thought I would do is we're gonna flip it to front and back mode, or front and rear. I'm gonna go to both sides of the table, we'll talk, and you guys can then hear a front and a rear. I'll make sure to drop, a little description there so you know which is which. But let's go ahead and roll around to the front. Welcome back in, guys. Trey Lowell here with Lowell Productions. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about the Movo dual microphone, as I actually use both the front and the rear. All right, so there's first side. Welcome back in, guys. Trey Lowell here with Lowell Productions. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Movo double microphone that they recently sent me. What do you guys think? So, overall thoughts, opinions, comments, questions, and concerns? Well, while I've only had this microphone for roughly a week, I have been using it quite a bit in regards to some of my run and gun stuff, trying to get scratch audio, and for coming under roughly $70, I think it's $60 currently on Amazon, why not? That being said, other things that I think are going to be crucial is vloggers. If you are a vlogger out there, I just think as far as accessibility and how quickly this is going to be able to be used, it's definitely going to come in handy. Now, one thing that I actually would question, that's going to be, would this be capable of like hosting a podcast, anything where like an interview might be conducted? And I would just have to be honest and say, yes, but under very strict guidelines, and really that being, what kind of room are you in? How close are the two individuals to the mic? And also, what is it, the kind of audio going into? I think you're going to get a little bit of a fighting chance, more so if you're using kind of like a camera like this, mainly because I'm going to have a little bit of flexibility in regards to the control of the audio, whereas with maybe an iPhone, you might not have as much flexibility. So while I will definitely be holding on to this particular microphone and experimenting with it for the next few months, maybe you guys, if you're interested, go down in the description below. I'll have a link to this particular mic. And yeah, you guys give me your comments, questions, concerns. If you have anything that you'd like to know about the mic, more than happy to do my best to either take it out in the wild and give you an example, or do my best to just honestly give you my feedback. So hey guys, it's Trey Lowell with Lowell Productions, and as always, I want to thank Movo for sending me this mic. I want to thank you, the viewer, for tuning into this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, and if you want to hit that subscribe button, you can.